We start with daily chart. First of all, if you refer to what on my last analysis, since the price was within this correction, we mentioned we can look for continuation. That's mean if we get any trade set up for buy, we'll take it. And we have been looking for the breakout of the previous top. And as we can see, the price break and it broke. And even we mentioned if there is a continuation, we need to see the breakout of the 12 cent. The reason is we need to see the breakout of the 12 cent, because if the price cannot break, still we can, the bigger picture, we can look at this one as a more complex correction. But if the price can break 0.12, we can expect for continuation. All right, and easily we can expect the price to retest the previous top somewhere around 0.16. That's why if we get the correction here, still we can look for continuation. That's mean if we get any opportunity to look for buy based on lower time frame, still we take it. And if we move to forward chart, because if we refer to the indicators, we don't see the divergence, and even even here we don't see the divergence. We cannot conform with this. All right, that's why we cannot call this one as a three waves. We can expect this one to turn to a correction relative to this. That's mean we can look for the running flat. That's mean if this one turned to a deeper correction, any continuation, any trade for buy from there, we will take it. Now the question is whether we wait for one more drop, look at the internal flat, or we take the trade from here. How we can look for trade. That's mean still we're looking for continuation, and we want to see the breakout of 0.12. Anyway, we move to 1 hour chart. And how we can look at the trade. The first thing is if we want to put this one as a flat, that means if this one turned to deeper correction, the best thing is if we get one more drop, then any reversal from there, we will take it. This is the best one if we want to look for trade in terms of the risk and reward. But still we can look for buy from here. If anyone wants to look for buy from here, if this one turned to a correction, we don't see the price retest the previous low, still we can take it. But we should know that the best things is if we get one more drop. The reason is, as I mentioned, first things in terms of the risk and reward, and it can give us better opportunity to look for. That means it can give us safer trade rather than buying from here. Okay, then it depends on the traders which one they want to follow. And if anyone wants to buy from here, if I move to 15 minute, the only way is to put our entry above the stop. And what I prefer we see the price at least drop to 0.104. Then from there, if the price tag is 0.104, then easily we can put our entry above the top. And what we want is the continuation as a short move. And as long as the price break the previous top somewhere around the 11 cent, 0.11, we move our stop loss to break even. Now the only thing is which one we want to look for, whether we want to put our entry above the stop or we want to wait for one more drop. As I mentioned, the best thing is if we get one more drop, it can give us better confirmation for continuation. Because at this, I mean, right now, if we move to forward chart, if we get one more drop, simply we can confirm with this flat. This is the only reasons why we want to get one more drop. Okay, but as I mentioned, it doesn't necessarily, I mean, we cannot expect to get one more drop for 100%. If we get any continuation from there, it can give us better confirmation in terms of the risk and reward and in terms of the trade setup. But buying from here, if anyone wants to buy from here, as I explained, the only way is we put our entry above the top and we want to see the continuation as a sharp move. But we should know that simply the price can tag and drop. That's why it's very risky, and having entry above here, it depends on the traders. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.